So I've been on Too Good To Go again, and I noticed there was a Artisan bakers in the area that was doing a bag for £4. I think it's £12 value, or it should be, but it's quite substantial. But yeah, I'm going to have a look at what's inside, and then I'll probably decide whether we're going to do a whole day on this. The bakers should do lots of different cakes and potentially breakfasty, like sandwiches, coffees, things like that. I doubt I'll get a coffee in this, but yeah, so let's have a look at the old bag.
Can you tell us about your flapjack place?
Started making it, had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
I've been quite looking forward to this one. When I was in there was like a nice little stand bit with all the cakes in, and they look fantastic. I mean, there's quite a lot there. We'll go for the baked potato first. The baked potato item. It does feel like a baked potato, to be honest. It's actually a baked potato. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. So, the first item, it's not a good start, is a baked potato. Should we go for the one on top? This seems quite light. Ooh. 2 croissants, or croissants. They seem a bit stale, so I might have to put them in the fridge or something, or heat them up tomorrow. But there's breakfast. That can go over there. Not had anything particularly impressive yet. This looks interesting. It's lengthy. Could be a sausage roll. Ugh. They look like spinach rolls or spanakopita. They look excellent, yeah. That could be lunch with a baked potato. Are we getting £12 worth there yet? I don't know. This is a fairly substantial bag as well. I'll leave that one till last. Another mystery. It's like some sort of slice. It looks sweet. It's like a pastry custard slice or something. Phyllo pastry. Let's have a look at the inside. Yeah, it looks like a sort of I don't know what that is. Custard slice or something. Oh, it smells sweet. Almondy. Well, freebie. Right, on to the last bit. I've not got any of the posh cakes yet. I've just got pastry. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Quiche. That's a lot of quiche. My god, it's like school quiche. Ham and cheese quiche. And then 2 what look like bacon and mushroom or something. Ham and mushroom. Wowzers. I don't know how I'm going to store all this. but that is a lot of food. And I think we're probably going to be alright for a day on that. Chuck it all back in the bag, put it in the fridge. I think we've done quite well there. £4. And I mean, when I was in there, the prices weren't cheap. So I think we were getting stuff like the slice and things like that for, I don't know, £4 on their own. The spanakopita. I'm not sure about the baked potato element, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I think we've finally got a day's worth of food. So yeah, I suppose until tomorrow.
Ah! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
Breakfast. It's a bit dry, but I don't mind. These are absolutely excellent. Really nice, buttery. They're a bit dry because they've been left out, obviously, overnight, but apart from that, decent. It's going to be a 4 out of 5.
This'll stop them insect vultures.
Well, I'm hungry. I'm going to have a snack. So I'm going to try one of these spanakopita or spinach rolls. The long boy. Looks a bit like a maggot. Well, let's give it. Is it going to focus? Yes. Let's give it a try. It's spinachy. Well, obviously it's got spinach in it, but yeah. Let's see whether I can take another bite and see if there's any cheese. There doesn't appear to be any cheese, although it does have slight saltiness to it. Yeah, it's just spinach in a sort of phyllo roll. Well, it's quite nice. It's nice though. Probably a 3.5. Yeah, it's a nice little snack. Wouldn't want it as a whole lunch, but yeah, good to keep me going.
Can I have a quickie? It's pronounced quiche.
The baked potato is going on. I'm going to have that with quiche, but I'll put this on first, warm it up, and then get the quiche in. But it's now time. You know what time it is. It's time to play oven roulette. Get her in. Where will she land? Nobody knows. Right, I'll be back. Time to get them out. Get the out. Oh, the quiche. That smells nice. So there it is, tea. And it looks a bit measly actually, but when we open this up, oh, it's a bit solid actually. It's been on for like an hour. A bit dense, but yeah, once it's opened up, the old baked potato, it's kind of a bit more of a big meal, isn't it? But what I'm going to do, and what I've took the liberty of doing, is I made some microwave beans and sausage, and that's what I'm going to have as my filling on the baked potato and the quiche. Hopefully the beans will make it a little bit more healthy, but probably not. Are they healthy beans? I don't know. Let's try the baked potato first. Looks quite hot. Get a few of the old Heinz beans on that. Yeah, it's a reheated baked potato. It isn't great, but it's just basically a side, isn't it, to have with this? So, yeah, not bad. It could be better. Obviously, it's about presentation, isn't it? Anyway, right, let's get into the actual quiche, the main event. I've just picked one of them out. I think there might be 3 different types in there. This looks like it's got onion, mushroom. I think that's probably it. Onion and mushroom. Tomato, maybe? Get a close-up on it. Maybe you can make out what it actually is. Don't know. Salami? Ham? Don't know. There's like it seems like a fancy cheese. It's like a Gruyere or something. It's like really sort of, there's like a fancy cheese in it. It's got obviously the egg and the onion, which is there. I can't work out whether there's ham in it. There seems to be something else that I can't identify. And if it is ham, it's very, very thinly sliced. But it's just nice with the cheese anyway. Ratings on this one. The potato isn't great. It's reheated, so you can taste that it's reheated. It's just quite dense. It's like if they'd served this on the day, I don't know how it would have even been cooked. Like I've cooked it again, and it still doesn't seem very cooked. So not sure about that one. The quiche, very good. I think that's quite a nice quiche there. Thick, decadent, good cheese. Can't taste the ham or whatever else if there was ham on it, but yeah, that's decent. I have got 2 others of those. I think one might be the same or slightly different, and then one is just like a cheese one. But I'm guessing they're all going to be similar quality. This meal is going to be like a 3 out of 5. It's not blowing me away, but I mean, it's pretty substantial, isn't it? All that doesn't look very nice. Looks like a dog's dinner, but it'll keep me tied over till supper. If I'm going to have any supper, it's quite a lot of food. So it's been a couple of days actually. I couldn't bring myself to eat any more pastry on that day, and in the subsequent days afterwards. So basically I have sort of let this go in the fridge, but I felt we need to give it a fair shout before I potentially bin it. Oh God, it looks sweaty as hell. But this was the custard cake thing. Oh my God, it doesn't look very good. It's hard as well. Yeah, it just smells like a sweet custard. It's not bad, but it's obviously seen better days, so it's probably going to go in the bin. I didn't get round to eating the other quiches either, which is a shame because they were quite nice, but I bet so much pastry. This wouldn't have been bad. It's not particularly like anything to write home about. It's like a treacly, I can't work out what the filling is. It's like sort of egg custardy, but doesn't look very eggy. Don't know, it's got like a slight sort of cinnamony type edge or something like that. Probably would have been okay, but it's not really up my street. So I think to give it its due, I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 5 on that. But yeah, just for completeness, basically. I apologise I've wasted this food, but I mean, it was probably going to landfill anyway. I'll probably get hatred in the comments there. Yeah, I think the actual day itself was excellent. The food was excellent. The bakery, I will be going back actually, because I think it's nice. I've never tried it before. They've got themselves another customer, and I think everything that they were making, quite enjoyed it. If I was in the bakery mood. So yeah, I think the day on the whole is probably about like a 4 out of 5. It was good. I may try and get another Too Good To Go from there just to see whether I can get some sweet stuff. But yeah, decent. Yeah, that brings us to the end. Leave a like or a comment. If you're enjoying these videos, let me know. It lets me know that I need to do more Too Good To Go stuff, or the weird little challenges for a day. Or if you just want to see more of me reviewing random items from different shops, which is, I'm going to do that anyway, but yeah, I think I've probably done you right up.